interesting to anyone? Did anyone view it? You have the link in the top of the site. You have the call to action. And it's great to have those things. But you don't know that they did anything until they do something. Until you can go in and say, oh, people do like this. This is an interesting topic. This page them. And then what do they accomplish? We said before your calls to action have to be tied to the goals of the user. Those calls to action, hopefully, are the primary way you deliver value and make money. So knowing how many people take that step to engage you, whether it's call you, fill out a form, schedule an appointment, whatever those things are, do the free in-house estimate, that thing is the primary function by which a user becomes a customer or a visitor becomes a lead. So knowing how often they accomplish those things is critically important. Where they come from and what they do is great, but this is the only action at the end of the day that really matters, and everything you do online should be focused towards taking the user from the virtual space, getting them into the real world, and getting them engaged in a way that is active rather than passive. And then once you have websites, once you have stats up, the best thing to do is just ask questions. When you're in a meeting and people are like, oh, well, I think people really want this kind of service. It's like, okay, well, what can we learn based on what's already happening on the website to tell us whether or not that's true? So ask it questions. How many people are interested in green services? Well, we don't have any content on our website or links on our site right now that talk about green services. Okay, well then maybe let's create a couple pages, add a link, and see how many people are interested in it. So before you make decisions about whether or not one product is good or bad, create the opportunity for users to tell you that they're interested in it. And maybe add that to your site, add it to your navigation somewhere, work it into your services offering, and give users a chance to tell you whether or not they're interested in that topic. Here's I'm going to run through some stats really quick to kind of give you an overview of Google Analytics, such that we can move into more of the marketing piece. You can kind of set this page to show you whatever you want, but it's showing you visits, page views, bounce rate, how long people stay on the website. Again, this is the clicker, the guy who's sitting at the front door, clicking and saying how long people were there. This is good to look at in general. This information will tell you if there are any problems, but it's not going to teach you much. You have to dig in order to get knowledge. So this is the guy at the front being like, hey, no one showed up to your party. Oh, what happened? Well, the door was locked. Oh, darn, forgot to unlock the door. That's like your server being down. They come in, they get nothing. Door's locked, no party, sorry guys. This will tell you if your server's down, that kind of thing. It'll tell you if you're having problems. Hopefully you find out before this, before you have to look at this to find it, and it's a week of dead space. But anyway, this is going to tell you that there are not problems. Here's a quick content overview. This is actually a local salon. This is their stats. Their homepage is #1 with 2,000 people in a month. Salon services is #2 with 1,000. Spa services has almost 1,000 people. Photo gallery and then hairstyling are their top pages. So people are more interested in their salon than their spa. Top product that people are interested in. So if I were to do a direct mail campaign for them, or if I were to say, hey, your audience wants this service more than any other service, do things revolving around getting more people in for the thing they already want. Maybe they're saying, well, we really need to do more waxing, or we really need to do more massage. It's like, but wait, people are already telling you that they want hairstyling. So if you're going to do a direct mail piece, or if you're going to put an ad in the paper, do hairstyling. That's the #1 thing on people's minds when they come to your site. Use that knowledge to understand the user's need and to know that, hey, this is an entry point. We can sell them the other stuff once they come in for the hair. You can start to use some of this knowledge. We'll dig in. This is an amazing feature of Google Analytics. You go into Site Overlay. This is the Chamber website. On the home page, this is how often people click what links. On the home page, this is like the best way to understand when your current customer and what do they want. You do this, and this is just built right into Google Analytics. Again, free tool. 12%. Contact. The Chamber, 6%. sense. Why people come, right? We know, and no one has to guess. So if the option is available, you can clearly learn based on what you can't learn about what isn't there, but you can't put everything there. Before you're trying to learn, but use the website to learn things. And this is just a great example of how, just by looking at this one report, people come to the homepage, this is what they want. This is what they're interested in.
How much traffic do you feel like you need before you have a valid sample to start drawing conclusions off the data?
My general rule of thumb is 100. 100. On any given thing, unless you have 100, you don't have a true percentage. You don't have a whole, just from the whole percentage concept. So I like 100. 1,000 is better. 1,000 is a lot better, but not everyone has that benefit. 100 is enough to start to think, right? And that is to say, 100 people doing any given thing. So if 100 people go to a page of your site, you know that page is important. But if 100 people come to the home page and 10 of them go to one page, we think that page is important. But if 1,000 people go to a page and then 100 go to the section, one section, that means more. So 100 people doing a thing, not just 100 people getting to a page. The action and the thing that they do is more valuable than what they're presented, because I may get 1,000 people to a page and only 10 take an action. You know, less, like if there were 1,000 people on this page and that was 1.2% instead of 12, but everything else was 0 point something, there'd be a really big problem. 100 people to take the action of kind of what's happening. And 12% for a link, I mean, this is good stuff. So people are able to see what they want and they're taking actions. So let's dig in. They click on calendar of events. You can just click on the link. And here it is, calendar of events. Almost 60% of people click this link. The other things are kind of there, but when they click on calendar in the navigation, they really mainly want to go straight to the calendar of events. So you know, we only recently have this stuff on the site, so it may be, or there may be a recommendation in the future that this page goes away. Yeah, exactly. So based on the stat, we learned something. 60% want to go straight. How many people came to this page and didn't see this, or said, oh, that's not the calendar, and left? I don't know. Maybe if we put it right there, we would. I don't know. On this page, the Revolution event, 4.5 for today. Is either of these businesses as good as free Durham Bulls tickets? Not feeling too bad. I'm under free food and drink and free Bulls tickets, and there we are. You know, I'm not really. Not bad. I've still got a week to work on it, though. Yeah, I've still got a week to build up for the follow-up. You've had the follow-up. So anyway, so you know, again, once you have it, you can see how valuable this is in understanding what people want. You're like, hey, maybe we need to do more mixers. People really like those. That's working. They're interested in those. That's why they're here. Let it drive strategy, right? This is today's event page. And we're coming up close. I'm gonna fly through this and get to online marketing for you, but this is today's event page. You can go to one page and view what happened when traffic hit this page. If any of you guys came to this page at any point in the past 2 weeks, you're kind of logged here. Some of this is you. 19 of you came directly to the Chamber website. 18 of you came through Google to get here. And then some of you came from other places. Did any of you guys come from dogpile.com? No? Okay. That wasn't one of you. It's kind of a meta search engine. One of you came from Yahoo. Anyone go to Yahoo to do searches and search for Chamber? These are the keywords that eventually brought people to this page. Durham Chamber, Chamber, Durham Chamber.